I'm Dr. Catchings. Thank you for joining me today with Straight Talk, Real Talk with you. Today, I'd just like to touch a little bit on doing things that please you. You know, too often in life, we find ourselves in situations and we stay stuck because of whatever that does not make sense. For instance, you work in a pie factory, but you really want to work in a potato factory. Instead of you applying to work in the potato factory, you stay stuck in the first factory when you really want to be in the second factory. Well, that's life. We stay stuck in relationships. Why? Because we're too scared to be alone. We want somebody to love us. We want to turn over in the middle of the night. We want this, we want that, we want the other. But let me just tell you, real life means that you do the things that are going to make you feel whole and secure. You can't feel whole and secure trying to make somebody else happy and you miserable. What's wrong with that picture? I'd like to know. You can't be happy if you're working for a company that you feel unappreciated, you feel unloved, you feel that the boss doesn't even know your name, and you've been working for him for 20 years. Well, guess what? You're going to retire in another 20. So that means you got 20 years to get it together. Find your real purpose. Find out what brings you pleasure, what makes you feel good about doing whatever it is that you do. You know, there's certain things that we do as adults that make us feel real good. However, it only may last for 20 minutes, 10, sometimes even 5. That's temporary pleasure. But when you have a job or you have people in your life that make you happy, at the end of the day, when you lay down, you're still smiling. You're still feeling content and full in your heart because you're doing something you love and you're with people that you love and people that love you. You know, when you give it out, you should expect it back. And if you can't love me like I love you, then that's not an equal relationship. I like you and you in love with me. No, an equal relationship says I'm going to outdo you in loving you and you're going to try, I said try, to outdo me in loving me. The more I do for you, guess what you're going to do? The more you're going to do for me. Because it's a give and take. It's a give and take. Life does not stop just because you're unhappy, but it starts the moment you realize I can change my position. I can change my destiny. I refuse to be sad and I will be happy. In whatever state I'm in, I'm going to be content. When you make up your mind that sadness is not who you are, loneliness and depression is not what you want, you begin to do something about it. And just in case you don't know how to get started, call me, text me, write me, Dr. Catchings. That's who I am. And I want to help you be whole. Thank you. Straight Talk, Real Talk with you.